go. Forward we go, backward never. Tell someone, forward I go, backward never. You know, God will make you to move like a bullet. Amen. You know, after someone pulled the trigger, you know what happened to the bullet? No one can stop it. Amen. Anyone who stands before it is standing out of risk. Amen. Tell someone, be careful, I'm coming. Be careful, I'm coming. Be careful, I'm coming. Be careful, I'm coming. The one who stops you must be strategic enough. Except that you are in trouble. Because after this day, you are unstoppable. Amen. There's no demon, there's no man, there's no witch, there's no wizard that can stop you. That can stop you. Not by power, not by might, but because God says so. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. You're not going to use your strength to fight your enemies. And because Jesus has promised, he that promised is faithful. Hallelujah. Amen. To fulfill any promise he has made. Hallelujah. Jesus is faithful. Whatever he has promised to your life, it will come to pass. I say it will come to pass. I say it will come to pass. I say it will come to pass. I want us to go to the book of Esther. Today I just want to read about women. Teach about women. Tell someone Esther is a woman. I want to teach about the book of Esther. Let's go to chapter 4, and we're going to read from verse 12. Let me read. And they told, I think from 12 to 17. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther. Think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house more than all the Jews. 14. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall there enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place. But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Then Esther bade them return to Mordecai this answer. Go gather all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night and day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise. And so will I in unto the king. So will I go unto the king, which is not according to the law. And if I perish, I perish. Hallelujah. Amen. Let me thank God for this message. Holy Father, I thank you. You have already given me this message. Now I want to teach it to your people. Give me ability, Father. We need this today to move forward. Thank you for your grace as I'm going to preach in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Father. I pray and release this message as a great blessing to the heart that is willing to obey. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' name, amen. I greet you again in the name of Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Well, we have read. Today I want to preach about the title that I titled, He who kneels before God can stand before any man. Hallelujah. Amen. I said this word. He who kneels before God can stand before any man. When I was looking here, I found that Esther, God used her to save the people of Israel. God used her to save the group of Jews who were in captivity in in a time. And Esther, if you look at her history, you will find that she was just a rejected girl who was even an orphan. And there was this man called Mordecai who took care of her as a niece. But now God opened a door, and Esther seemed not to be understanding the door that God opened to save his people. She was comfortable, and she forget that God placed her there to save his people. Today we have got many people that God has placed them for his kingdom with responsibility, but because of comfortability, some of them are failing to recognize. Some are easily forgetting where they come from. Instead of them to standing and supporting the vision that God has trusted them with, they forget and they begin to love the world. The reason why many people's mission today failed is because of the love of the world. And the Bible says, anyone who loves the world, the love of the world is enmity to our God. Hallelujah. Amen. Tell someone, don't forget. If there is a mistake you must be careful of, is to never forget why you are here. Never forget the purpose of God in your life. Never forget why God created you. Never forget the mission of God in your life. Have you seen when someone trusted you and you betrayed the person? Have you seen when someone loved you and you break your heart or his heart? Have you ever faced the kind of pain where you put someone in charge of everything and the person in return destroys you instead of standing with you? Hallelujah. Amen. So this is what happened to Esther and Mordecai and the entire nation of God. Now, if you can read the whole story here, you will find that there was a decree that was made against the Jews. It was said that in this date, in the date like this, all the Jews must be killed. Hallelujah. Amen. Have you reached the level where, let me say, the hijackers want to hijack you on the way? And when they want to hijack you, perhaps they want to kill you, and you run to another house for help, only to find that you ran to the house of the best criminal in this world. While you explain your story, the hands are entering your pocket. Okay, you are running away. He's taking out money. In his heart, he say, he brought himself to me. So now, Mordecai saw Esther as a helper, as someone who can be used to save them. But she forget where she come from. She forget it was by the help of the same Mordecai that she was in the palace. She was now a queen. She did not qualify from the beginning. Even according to procedure, she was not allowed to compete with other girls. But Mordecai had to hide her identity until she qualified. Because she was not a citizen of that place. And only girls of that country were allowed to participate. And Mordecai did her a favor by destroying her identity so that she qualified to compete. And God was involved. God used Mordecai. But when time comes, hallelujah, amen, she forget everything. So now God told me that, many people, the reason why they fail is because they want to use men to make a way out. People tend to put their trust. It's like, if I once gave one of you $1,000,000 in this place, hallelujah, and one day I come lacking, I don't have anything, and I'm asking all of you, and all of you turn me down. The first person I will hate is the one I gave money last time. I will say, even this one can't even help. She forget what I did. But to other people I will understand, maybe they don't have. But to this one, even if he does not. Because most of the time, we rely on people in time of trouble. Hallelujah. But although Mordecai believed in her, he still had faith in God. After she responded, he said to her, we don't care. Even if you cannot, but you must know there will be a door for Jews. There will be a salvation from somewhere. God will make a way. Even if not through you, but God, our God, will make a way. And when I was looking at this, God told me that, go and tell them, he that kneel before God can stand before any man. The powerful weapon that Christian can use is to go down to your knees. Let the word